Anytime, my loves. I'm sorry about the interruption. It was an important phone call. I had to take that. But I am back in full effect with y'all. And we back to this gaslighting ass motherfucker who want to keep coming in and out your life. Stealing your motherfucking energy. Yeah. Stalking and watching your ass. For absolutely no reason at all. Because they want to be broke, busted, and disgusted all their days long. They don't want to heal. They just want to keep calling other people to have to heal. They set you back. It'll take up your time to waste your time from you doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing because you decided to entertain boredom. Because these people is really boring as fuck. They do shit that you don't motherfucking do. That's why y'all can't really hang out. Y'all can't really get with each other like you want to get with each other. You can't, you know what I'm saying, go where you want to go with this person because this person got secret habits and ways and shit like that that they don't want you to know about. They don't want you involved in. They don't want you around. And it's just like, damn, relationships ain't the same. Right, because motherfuckers ain't the same. Motherfuckers is liars. They lie, they lie, they lie, they lie. All they do is lie, lie and project, lie and project. All right, y'all. All right, let's see what this man got to say for himself with all this shit he got going on. I want to taste you. I vow to love you the best I can. I hope that you like me just as much as I like you. You're so radiant. You shine like the brightest star. What the fuck? See, trust, I got you. It's in the fucking reverse. This motherfucker don't got your back. They just lying. Yeah, this person is lying, talking about you deserve the world. Yeah, you do. But not from them. Yeah, we should talk about everything and clear the air. Yeah, they want to clear the air about shit that they didn't talk about. The underlying elephant in the motherfucking room. The shit that they didn't want you to know. The shit that they didn't want you to figure out. The shit that they didn't want to talk about. Now they realizing those are the very motherfucking things that got them at this point with you right the fuck now. I will respect you. I will honor you. I will cherish I was. What's this shit? I imagine what you look like walking down the aisle. Hold on, this ain't the one. Hold on, y'all, cause I just. Let me see something. Yeah. See, that's what they want you to believe in. That's that fragrant. That's that flagrant bullshit. That fraudulent ass bullshit. That shit that they want you to believe that you're not believing in. And that's how we got to this snake energy shit. They started treating you like it was a $2 hoe, treating you like you couldn't measure up to their expectations and shit. And that's why they was gambling with you. It wasn't that it was not the case at all. They was not gambling with you because of that. They was gambling with your ass because you could see through their ass. And then they tried to do all this ducking and dodging and hemming and hawing and shimmin' shit. Because they got tired of you seeing them for who the fuck they really was. And they was trying to find ways to mask themselves, but couldn't in your energy. It was no way they could mask themselves. You are a master. I'm an ascended master coming out here having a human experience again. So again, they started off with the game, having the game fucked up because they knew not who the fuck they was fucking with from the beginning. None of those tactics, none of those ways, none of those manipulation plots and plans and schemes that they used on others, they could not glamour you. They were only humoring your motherfucking ass with the stupid ass shit they was doing because they wanted to know how the fuck you was on their ass so bad. How was you on them like you was on them? How did you know? How did she know? How does he know? What the fuck? It's like they felt like you was doing spell work. They felt like you had inside connections. You felt like you had inside scoops. They felt like you had people who you could reach out to and ask information on them. It wasn't none of that. They spirit was snitching on them. They were snitching on their motherfucking self, but they didn't even realize they're trying to point the finger at everybody else instead of their motherfucking self. Because that's who was snitching on their ass. They own motherfucking energy. They own motherfucking spirit. They own motherfucking soul was snitching on their ass. And they wanted to know why was it going down the way it was going down? Why was it happening the way it was happening? Thank you guys so much for returning. I'm sorry about the previous live. Y'all, I had an important phone call I had to take. I didn't know it was going to take that long. But baby, we back. We back. I ain't even switched the cards. I just kept going right where we left off at. So thank you guys for returning. And I hope everybody else catches this live before we end. But we still got a good ways to go. So it's hopefully give everybody time to come on back in. Yeah. This motherfucker here need to go find several fucking seats. They need to go find the nearest damn bed and lay down and take a fucking nap and read a book. Read a book on the way to the nap. Because, I mean, this person know better than this. Again, it's refusal. It's not the lack of knowledge. It's refusal to fucking do what is being requested of them because they don't want to put in the energy and effort because they are afraid what the fuck they gonna find out about themselves, which is some shit they already know, which is definitely something that they don't like. That's what it's all boiling down to. They don't like their motherfucking self. That's why they're doing it. That's why they really don't want to change, because they want to get their lick back from what somebody else did. But they're going about it the wrong way because, again, they want to take it out on everybody else but the one who motherfucking did. And it's like, stupid bitch, how you motherfucking figure that you was gonna get away with this shit that you was motherfucking doing to an undeserving individual? Yeah. I can't talk to you right now. Yeah, because they can't lie no more. They can't talk to you right now because they can't lie to your face no more. They don't even know what to say to you no more. Don't wait for me, please. And who told them that you was? Will you leave me like the others? You damn fucking right. I am the man. Bitch. The man with the wrong motherfucking plan. Yeah, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. At this point, I don't even know which way this is gonna go. Because it's like this person is acknowledging what the fuck I just said, but then at the same time, ain't doing anything about it. Just want to know if you're going to stick around and deal with the shit. Stick around and see if this motherfucker going to change or not. And it's just like, who told you to fuck that? Ooh. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt to be a dickhead. It hurt to be an asshole. It hurt to be everything that this person stand for, because don't nothing good come of that shit. Yeah, they can't let you go because you was the only good thing that came around after all that hurt and pain that they self-inflicted upon themselves, because they didn't take the time out to sit down and heal from what the fuck was actually done. So their feet was stuck after they got out that dramafied that situation, but they didn't do nothing to unstuck themselves from that energy, that whole situation, the whatever. They didn't do anything to pull themselves up by the bootstraps and get themselves out of that situation, to heal from it, to move on from it, whether it was self-inflicted or not. They allowed themselves to stay energetically and spiritually stuck with that motherfucking trauma and hurt and pain, because it hurted them so bad. They just felt like they just could not. It was just so overwhelming. It was just, oh, I cannot do it. Oh, I cannot. And now here we are. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you. They obsessed with everything that good, everything good that comes their way, but they don't know how to treat it. They don't know what to do with it. That's why it don't last long. That's why they can't stay in good energy, good spirits, because they don't know how to maintain in that energy. They don't know how to function in that energy. They only used to functioning and surviving in low vibrational energy. They don't know how to do that in any other type of energy. They feel like they can't. Yeah, I can't make a decision. They can't make a decision on whether to do right or continue to do wrong. Yeah, I am blocked. Yeah, they're going to stay blocked. Yeah, I can't do this right now. They weak. I'm scared of rejection. Yeah, they don't like to be rejected. They don't like people to see them for who they are and tell them, no, I don't want to deal with that shit. They so busy used to people having so much sympathy and empathy that they excuse the bullshit and continue to tolerate and deal with them and not requesting any change. Yeah, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Yeah, and that's what you telling them. Don't treat me like that, because, bitch, I didn't do it. I didn't do none of this stuff that you sitting here experiencing or going through. I didn't, cause this hurt, this pain, this trauma to. I was not the reason why you went through what you went through. So I am not going to stand here and allow you to fucking bully me and be your human punching bag because you can't heal yourself. Bitch, you better go punch the air, because you won't be punching nobody over here. No. Yeah, they just want to talk to you. They just want to talk to you. They want you to answer that phone, honey. They want you to goddamn go hit the repeat button on this karmic ass cycle with their ass. They feel like that's the only way to love. They feel like love with no pain ain't real. It's fake. Yeah. They are set in their ways with this karmic shit. They feel like that's the way of life for them. And it should be for everybody else, and it's not. That's why you're separating from this person, because it's like you can't comprehend that low vibrational bullshit. Your brain capacity don't have that program set up inside of it for you to entertain this shit here. You cannot. See, look, healthy choices. You are making healthier choices when it comes to your little life. You not allowing motherfuckers to bully you or trap you into relationships no more. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And you moving the fuck on. Because you going to stay happy. You going to stay peaceful. You're not going to keep allowing people to intrude into your life and just wreck your shit because they mad. Because on the outside looking in, it just looks too glorious. It looks too good to be true. So let me go on over there and put some stank on that shit. Let me tank that shit. Let me fuck it up. Let me go over there and kick up some dust in their motherfucking parking lot. Yeah, uninvited. Yeah. And then want to kiss you and well, basically piss on your ass and call it fucking rain and think you're supposed to be like, oh, it's a little acidy, but I'll take it. No, bitch, you're not just taking any and everything that somebody's seeing your way just because they fucking like you. So everybody like you. Hell, that don't mean you gotta like their ass back. Everybody ain't everybody cup of damn tea, and that's what people don't understand. Just because you like somebody don't mean that person has to like you back. And this person is played out. They feel like that's the way it's supposed to go. Like if somebody said they like you, you're supposed to oblige their ass. No, and no. Because who told you that? I don't oblige bullshit. We don't oblige bullshit over here. We don't do that. Whether you agree with it or not, don't nobody give a damn. Nobody told you come over here with that break up the makeup shit, that fighting and fucking shit. Dude said with that, ain't nobody give you no public service announcement and say, oh, we want that over here. We over here recruited for fucking and fighting and shit. No. Nobody said that. And because you rejected that type of love, they felt betrayed. They felt like you was the damn Decepticon, like you deceived their ass, like, oh, you said you was one way, you was down for me, but then when it came to be down, you just left. You like, bitch, this ain't called being down, this called being dumb. And I ain't dumb. I'm not finna be dumb for no motherfucker about it. Cause somebody say they like me. Get the fuck, bitch, I like me too. I like me too. I like me more than you. So I'm not gonna allow you to do that to me. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Yeah. I like you. You like me. This Barney shit. I love you. You want me. Bitch. Come on off of Sesame Street, bitch. And grow the fuck up. Yeah, they need to evolve. Heal them inner childhood wounds and grow the fuck up. Shit, who told you that shit was okay to be a grown ass individual with so childlike mannerism and behavior? Immaturity. Like, you immature as hell. Yeah. And they see you living your best life like it's living your life like it's golden, evolving and doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing in life, and they mad. And they want to come in and sabotage your shit. And then once they then they gonna ghost your ass and not talk to you like, oh, I did what I came to do, fuck you up. Now you gotta hold all that energy. Now you can't get it off your chest. You can't say nothing to me, and that's what they want you to. That's their fuel to try to drive you crazy by not giving you an outlet or giving you closure or giving you the space that you need to come and confront them about what the fuck they did. They run from confrontation. They throwing rocks behind their motherfucking hand. They starting shit and running off, running high behind whoever. Like, protect me, protect me. This person's attacking me. Help me, help me. But not saying what you did to get yourself in that situation. Not saying how you got there with this and that, da 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 da. Just, oh, I got this problem. Handle it for me. Yeah, cassette. That's why I'm sending people pictures and shit. Motherfuckers want to hold on to the shit. Looking at your damn pictures and manifesting and all this stuff. Hold on 1 second. Awesome. All right, y'all. I'm finna get out of here because I gotta get ready to go to Sam's Club. So I'm getting ready to wrap this up real quick. But yeah, again, this person is in here conflicted about themselves, but wanting you to love them and as they are. They're not trying to fix themselves. They're not trying to fix anything that's wrong with them. They're not trying to heal. They want everybody around them. They want to be in healing situations. They want everyone around them to heal them. They don't want to heal themselves. Whether they put themselves in a situation to be traumatized, or they simply traumatize themselves. They're not putting in the energy and effort to fix themselves, to be in a situation or be in the energy to attract the things that they want. Instead, they go find it in other people and damage those same things that attracted them to that person. They go in and damage those things so they can be unattractive on the inside and be damaged in the areas and same areas in which they are damaged. And somehow in their mind they think that shit is okay. That's a normal thing for people to make everybody else around them feel the way that they feel. No, that's not okay. Yeah, this person wants you to marry them with all this bullshit. No, you're not. Yeah, they want you to be heartbroken that this shit is over with them, and you're not. Because again, what are you heartbroken over? Heartache and pain? Nobody wants to walk around like that except for another miserable motherfucker person. But by you not being a miserable person and not having that within you, and this person coming over here projecting that onto you, you have the right to let that shit go. You have the right to say, no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to embody that energy. I don't want to be in that type of environment. I don't want that type of energy around me. And they're mad because you won't chase this relationship. You won't chase this non-committal ass, toxic ass relationship. Yeah, now they wanted me to talk about it because they're trying to figure out where your head at and why the fuck you don't want to do it and why the fuck you don't want to go for this shit that they offering. Yeah, because again, they like the chemistry between y'all. They like your energy. And that's what got them hooked. It's like your energy is a drug to them. But again, how does this person think that they're gonna be able to keep expecting to get a dose of your energy or be in your energy, period, with that bullshit? See, you got the key to this person's heart, but see, they don't know how to allow you in to use the key to unlock their heart to receive love in the right ways. That's why shit keep butting and bumping heads and not working and all this other shit, because again, they won't allow God to do his work. You ask, they pray and ask for certain things to try to manifest things in their life, and then when they get it, it's not in a package in which they're used to receiving their blessings in. It's packaged differently. This is unfamiliar packaging. And they're rejecting, like, no, this can't be what I asked for, because I don't know what this is. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. And because it's unfamiliar to them, it's been put in the category of the unknown. And so they fear the unknown. And so they ain't even trying to take time to figure it out. They just going to rip it out the package and tear the shit up and put no value on it because they know not what it is. But it's in the same breath, it's the very thing that they asked God for. But they didn't take the time to read the instructions. They didn't unwrap the package carefully. They didn't treat it with care. They damaged it right off the rip. And then by the time they went back and found the direction, land on the table somewhere, and they realized it went to the package that they just fucking destroyed, then that's when they get the light bulb moment and be like, oh, fuck, and it's too damn late. The damage is already done. They want you addicted and obsessed with them the same way they are with you. But you don't use love as a drug. You use love in the right way. So it easy come, it's easy go. You feel what I'm saying? You don't hold on to things that are not serving you for your greater good. Yeah, and you're able to adapt and heal and change, and you're able to give people what they give you without letting it overtake you, because you are a walking mirror to these people who are projecting this bullshit onto others. See, but then in turn try to say that it's you because you're mirroring it back to them, and that's not the case. You're just the mirror. You're just the person holding up the fucking mirror, and they don't want to look at the man in the mirror. They want to look at the motherfucker who holding the mirror up and say, oh, it's your fault because you made me see this. It's your fault because you made me see that. No, you didn't make them see shit. You just gave them what the fuck they was giving, and they not used to that. They not used to that. They used to people giving them a dose of their own medicine. They just used to people laying down and taking it and trying to figure them out and trying to fix them all the while they manipulating and don't want to be fixed. They don't want to be fixed by this person. They just want this person to just let it go and let it flow and let them get off on their ass. And that was not the case. They didn't even have time to even try to get off on you. As soon as you seen the first red flag, you got the fuck up out of there. Now this person want to talk. They so nostalgic. They looking at your pictures and shit like that. They want to reminisce and all this and him and him and the shimmer and shimmer and shimmer and shimmer. And it's like, baby, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Yeah. I mean, you need to take time to heal and get over what the fuck they did. But at the same time, this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Shit that you want to keep going through. You worried about yourself. You healing yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And you tired of being in one-sided fucking relationships. That shit is over with. You tired of being charmed and glamored by these motherfucking demonic ass people. You ain't got time for these attachments. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have time for this fucking bullshit. So now this person is being replaced with a fucking soulmate. And this soulmate, well, why this soulmate is being redirected to you or reappointed to you, and this person is being replaced with this soulmate, they out here hooking up with other people. Meanwhile, you just sitting at home doing what you've been doing, talking on the phone to people, and rising from the ashes from the shit that this person put you through. And now you waiting on to hear from your soulmate or whoever this new person is that done came in. And you have faith that things will work out between you and this person. That's nothing but the fucking truth. You kept your heart open to love, and you didn't allow these people who was misusing and abusing love to taint your view or taint the love that you have for love. You feel what I'm saying? You just realize that these people weren't enough. That was fake as hell, wearing fucking masks, trying to trap you into a non-committal ass fucking relationship and have you being a married ass side bitch. And they're gonna continue to run off on your ass. That's it. You just a married side bitch. You ain't got your own man. Your man still for every fucking body. And it's just like, no, I'm good on it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't want to be tied down to nobody who don't know what the fuck they want, don't know what the fuck they got going on, don't know whether they coming or going, and they selling a whole bunch of motherfucking dreams. You ain't got time for that. The game is to be told, not sold. So all this stupid ass, whimsical ass bullshit that they fucking doing, they can leave that shit. They can leave that shit right where the fuck is that? Because you don't want no smoke. You don't want no parts of that shit. And they mad because you don't want to entertain that shit. And it's like, who told you that that was okay in the first place? Who told them that you was going to entertain that shit in the first place? Nobody. They just went on with what the fuck they came up with in their motherfucking mind and thought the shit was going to be cool. I haven't put this deck in so long. This is one of my first 5 decks that I got. And I was this deck. I thought I would never put this deck down, honey, but it feels good to shuffle her up again, honey, because it's bringing back memories. I was just so in love with this deck. I just had to have it, honey. I seen it on a video one time, and I ain't seen it on a video in a long time. Maybe since I fucking seen it on the video the first time, but baby, these cards had chokehold. And they about to have many chokehold again, honey, because they tell nothing but the truth. I ain't never been misled or misled by these cards here, honey. They always give it to me. Alright, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my lovely collective? Okay. You have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together in two of the pits, Soul Tribe. And then you got boundaries, where you need to establish better boundaries, yeah, from these motherfucking energy grabbers. So that's all they doing is trying to reach out and touch your motherfucking ass and goddamn gonna mislead you and have you in a whole bunch of bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit, yeah. Your soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, that's what these people want to do. They want to isolate you, have you in a situation to where you're thinking that you're suffering yourself and you're suffering all alone. You're gonna be alone because you can't get with the program. You can't understand what's going on, and I just got, and it ain't shit that motherfucker understand. But besides the fact that these motherfuckers ain't shit, this don't got nothing to do with you. These people are simply projecting. These people are projecting onto you. This is none of your energy. This is just people trying to disturb your peaceful ass, godly ass energy. Because they ain't got it up in them. They wake up and put that shit on their ass. You know what I'm saying? All that juju shit and trying to, you know what I'm saying, manifest some shit and write their own story instead of living the life that God called them to live. They want to rewrite their own shit and mad because their shit ain't going right. Because they don't know. They know not from whence they came from, so they don't know where the fuck they going. They don't know why they was created here and what they was called to do, because they partook in some shit and let the devil have them. They gave their energy, their soul, their mind, and everything else to the devil for a fucking material gain. So they already lost that life before they even could win. They already gave up and said, no, I don't want to put in no hard work. I don't want to work hard. I want to do this. And now because they don't like the motherfucker check, every time it hit for direct deposit, now they want to cry about it. No, motherfucker, you should have thought about that shit when you thought that doing bad was going to get you more than doing good. Because that's all this shit is the fact that these people are hitting a harsh reality that all that motherfucking hard work they put in doing bad and get their ass no fucking well but knocked back down to the bottom of the totem pole where they always gonna remain until they choose to right their motherfucking wrongs, not only within themselves but with the Lord, because they have caused spiritual offense to the Most High because of the fucking stupid shit that they have entertained and have done with these entities and this black magic throwing and low vibrational bullshit they doing with trying to manipulate the energies of others to allow them to wreak havoc in others' life because they have havoc going on the inside of them. And instead of going within so they never go without because they're scary, because they don't want to face the reality of who they really are. They want to fuck up the reality of who other people really are. And they want to hate on motherfuckers who can walk in their true authentic energy and be their true authentic self without no goddamn on guidance, without no guidance from nobody but the Most High and themselves. That's why they going around here fucking with other people. Yeah. What they say, the passion is too much. I can't handle your love. Yeah, because they weak as hell. They weak as fuck. They weak as fuck because they done ran into a god or a goddess and they can't handle it. It's too pure. It's damn near about to make them explode inside because they don't have a soul. They don't have a spirit. These are spiritless beings. These are shells of beings. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have nothing on the inside of them but darkness. So again, no matter how much you pour into them, they can't reciprocate the shit because they ain't got nothing to reciprocate with. Yeah, longing for your kiss. They don't have nothing to give back. So then again, we have to learn how to stop expecting the unexpected from those who can't give us what we are expecting because they know not. They have no knowledge of what to give. They have no knowledge of what the fuck we're even giving. They have no knowledge of what we're even doing. That's why they always lost in the sauce, and it's like we teaching them how to live and teaching them how to be decent human beings because they don't have it in them. They don't have the mental capacity to understand, to understand, overstand, to comprehend the knowledge that's being given to them because their mind is gone. They gave it up a long time ago for idol worship. Yeah, I feel lonely. You triggered me. Because again, you triggered them into doing something that they can't do because they put them in a situation of not being able to do. They put themselves in a situation of not being able to reciprocate this energy because they gave up the most valuable things within them. Their spirit, their mind, and their motherfucking soul. So they already missing the main key components that they need to be able to heal themselves. They gave it up for monetary gain. Yeah, get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, they can't do that because their heart is blocked. Their heart is cold. I'm going to put this one on the next line. Hold this one for the next line. You got Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. See, they have been spiritually stripped of their gifts. They don't have the help that you have. They don't have the inner knowing that you have. They don't have the ability to connect with Mother Gaia because, again, they have been stripped of these gifts because they used they good for motherfucking bad early on in their life. And again, they was bred. They was um, taught by the same type of individuals that have already done this before them. So this was inbred in them. They was coerced to do this. They was brainwashed into this type of energy to give up this shit before they even took the time to figure out what they had within them. So yeah, their inner temple is not there. They don't have one. It's a black void within them that they cannot feel, and they don't know why. They cannot tap into their inner selves because, again, and the ancestors that came before them might have already ruined that for them, or because of the things that they chose to partake in, they ruined it for themselves. So you can't ain't no I feel bad for them, I feel this, feel nothing, because they can't feel any fucking way. They don't have the capacity to. The things that they need to feel and think and love the way we do, they don't have it. Yeah, these feelings are eating me alive. Yeah, it's devouring their ass because they don't know what to do with those feelings. It's too overwhelming. They don't know how to control themselves, much less feelings or emotions. So that shit is too much. It's too much. Yeah, what is the truth? They know not from where they come from. That's why they don't know where the fuck they going. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you because they were having flashbacks, triggers, and things from their past lives that they had no understanding of in this life because they have been stripped of it because of what they done in their past life and in this current life now. Child, they can't make you happy. I told you, quit expecting the unexpected from motherfuckers who know how to give you what you giving them. They don't know how. They don't know how to reciprocate the energy. Yeah. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yes, that's exactly what is attracting these type of people in. And you have to learn how to deal with that in a way that with attracting those type of people into your life, it's not causing such an upheaval. You're able to block them from intruding into your energy and causing any type of energy shift. You should be able to see them, call them out, and move around their motherfucking ass. You feel what I'm saying? Not allow them to enter into your life, indulge in them, and partake in their bullshit because of boredom or because you think you can change some motherfucking body when you don't even know who the fuck you fucking with. Trust your path, and then Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Exactly. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. So it's like I feel as though some of you guys are connecting with these people because you are lost in some type of way yourself. You yearning for your soul tribe, yearning to connect with your, divine ancestors, and because you are trying to fill that void, you fill it with these empty ass vessels, thinking that if you pour into them, that you're gonna be able to fill that void that you're feeling on the inside of the longing for home. But that's just not it. You see what I'm saying? You're not getting none of that. You're not getting that reciprocation. So that's why we need to stop this shit right now. Quit doing it. Let these motherfuckers figure that shit out on their motherfucking own because they're not gonna take the advice that's being given. So stop giving it. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, think about that because you do have support on the other side. You just need to learn how to tap into it so that you can get where the fuck you trying to go. And your guidance is being divinely guided, unlike them. They don't have divine guidance in their fucking life, so therefore that's why they're making the choices and decisions that they're making. So you can't follow these people up or try to get on their motherfucking train or get on their motherfucking level because you have things that they don't, and that's exactly what they want you to do. That's why they want you to lower yourself so that it'll be easier to attack you and strip you of the very things that they want but can't get. Yeah, why do I feel so lost? Y'all both feel like y'all lost, but you aren't. You have divine guidance on your side. They don't. Yeah, sexual desire. They just want to go around here sexually attaching themselves to divine beings, that would overcome or suffice or fix them. Yeah, but see, they just dramify because they can't access the Akashic records and they're not being favored by God. So they want to go around here and being melodramatic and dramatified because they have been cut off by the Most High. He has withdrew his hand from these people. He know not who these people are anymore. Yep, Sisterhood of the Rose. Yeah. You got Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Baby, recognize who you are so you can recognize why you are being guided to get the fuck away from around these type of people, because God is trying to give you just what you asked for. But it will not be given amongst those who are meant to share that with you, who aren't going and can't go where the fuck you going. So you better think and think fast, because God is not playing with you. God is saying, baby, you're going to miss out on your person if you keep holding on to these fucking people. And we ain't going to keep that thing going to send a replacement because your retarded self don't know how to let people go and let people be what they going to be. You can't fix everybody. That ain't what you was sent here to do. You was sent out here to rise the vibration of the planet, and those who catch it, and those who don't. But you ain't out here to clock everybody's teeth for them. Hell no. You ain't clocking shit. Hey, this is your warning. This your FYI. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Do as you may with this information. If you choose not to do nothing with it, that's on you. But I can't give you the information to do the work for you too. No, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do none of that. Because it wasn't done like that for you. And so we ain't doing that for nobody else. Not to say, you know what I'm saying, anything wrong with that. But how a person going to learn when their mess is being constantly cleaned up for them and they're not being required to put in the work? No. Yeah, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Yeah, I'm afraid to lose you. Yeah, because they know who the fuck you really is, and they know you can teach them something, but it's all about them being afraid that they're not going to be able to comprehend the knowledge that you're teaching them to get the understanding that they fucking need. That's the fear. Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yeah, I wish I could understand you. They can't. You are ancient wisdom. You are a divine intergalactical being. They would never understand you. That's why you need to stop comparing yourself to these people and taking it so close to heart when these type of people motherfucking betray you. Because it's like that's all they know. They ain't above that shit. They own that shit. You are above it and you ain't on it. So stop entertaining them type of people. Yeah, I can't promise you anything. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Yeah, you can't promise to save and change nobody's motherfucking life. That's up to them. But what you can do is give them the information that they need to get where the fuck they trying to go. Now, it's going to be all up to them. The ball going to be in their court, whether they make it to that next checkpoint or not. And that's what they don't want to bear. They don't want to bear the fact that it's up to them and always have been up to them and on them that they make sure they get to the next point. They don't want no responsibility or accountability. You have to keep that in mind. That's why these people that always look for somebody to fix their problem, that's their main problem. That's what they don't want to face. Yeah. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with these people. Yeah, trust the needle. What is the needling feeling trying to tell you? Leave these motherfucking people right where they had you fucked up at. That's what it's telling you. Stop trying to save a person from themselves when they ain't gonna do nothing. But as soon as you leave, disregard everything you said and from every which angle that you was coming for them, because they feel like you was hating. Now they're gonna think about it. They're gonna interpret what you said as hate, and that you trying to comfort them, and they're gonna disregard everything you said because they stupid ass mind can't see anything no other way, and then it's gonna be a never ending cycle. So just don't do it. I don't know where to start. Yeah, they ain't gonna never know when to start because they're so busy thinking that every new piece of information that's been given to them is a place of hate from the person who's telling them. So they always gonna hate anybody who's trying to tell them to do better, who's trying to help them change for the better, because they feel like you're trying to change them. They don't want to change. They don't understand what true change means. They don't know what true change is. They feel like anybody who switch up from what the way they started out is fake. They want the way you present yourself to the world the first time is the way you always supposed to be in their mind. They feel like changing is a form of fraudulence. Changing is a form of being fugazi, being fake. And that's not it. Yeah, I can't make a decision. Yeah, they can't make a decision on what to do with themselves because they know if they leave you alone, that you gonna still prosper and you gonna still be better than them and ain't shit gonna change. And then if they leave you alone, they also gonna get their ass whooped spiritually for fucking with you like that in the first place. So they trying to hold on to you in some type of way, trying to use you as a shield for karma, which it ain't gonna work because karma ain't gonna never miss. Yeah, I cry at night. They cry at night because they so damn disturbed with the damn shit that they've been doing to people, and you open up their eyes to realize what they was doing was wrong, and they can't handle the pressure of their motherfucking actions, much less the consequences. Yeah, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yeah, why are you holding on to these type of people? Maybe because you were raised by these type of people. You got these type of people in your family. Or these just the type of people you just always attract into your life for some particularly odd reason. And you just like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck I can't get this type of energy from away from me? No matter the circumstance in which it shows up in my life. I'm just tired of this type of energy showing up in my fucking life. Yeah. Break the chain. Awakening. Yeah, you got to break this chain and say to yourself, I will no longer indulge in this type of activity with people, period. It ain't these type, it's just people, period. I refuse to go through this type of shit with anybody again. And it's okay. It's okay. When you leave me like the others, you damn fucking right. Leave them right where the fuck they stand. If they can't get it right, they can't get it together, they gotta get gone. Yeah, you got to go, baby. You can't stay around here with this. You can't stay around here doing this type of shit and think somebody gonna hold on tight to your ass. Hell no, that's like going outside and hugging a damn thorn bush. Who the fuck gonna do that? Yeah. The motherfucker said, why can't I move on from you? They can't move on from you because again, your light attract it's like a moth to a fucking flame. They ain't gonna be able to leave you alone till the flame go out. So you gonna have to like they gonna create an illusion of the fact that your flame has went out by doing what? Ghosting them. The same fucking thing they did to you, do it unto them. Just take it back. Yeah, don't wait for me, please. Yeah, because they know they'll never meet you where you at. They know they could never, on their best day and your worst day, ever meet you where the fuck you at. Period. They can't. Where are you being called to on your journey? Where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yeah, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Yeah. So you put your trust and your faith in the right places and areas in your life to see yourself propel and prevail in certain areas in your life. These other people have it. This is what they want you to do for them. And it's like what you being called to do and what these people are requesting and calling on you to do for them. Yeah, they can't express themselves because you ain't taught them how. It's like they want to learn how to be them through you. And they feel like the best way to do that is by copying you. But you ain't gonna get the results. They ain't gonna get the results they're looking for by trying to be something that they fucking not. They need to learn how to be able to be comfortable within their own skin and comfortable being in their own true authentic energy before they can fix anything. And until they can do that, they're gonna always be here where I can't express myself because they're afraid of themselves. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. They can't take the fact that you living your best life in front of their face and God is giving them a front row seat. They don't want this chair no more. They want another seat. They want to sit in the back. Yeah. No one understands me but you. Yep. But they took advantage of that shit. They took advantage of the one true person who really truly understood their motherfucking ass and ran off on the motherfucking plug. They ran off on the motherfucking plug with this shit here. I don't want to do the other date that I was going to do because this ain't none of their motherfucking business what the fuck you got going on, because they clearly intruded right on up in here, because I was not trying to talk about their ass today, but they made sure that they brought their motherfucking intrusive ass right the fuck back up in here to talk about everything but what the fuck was supposed to be talked about, because they so intrusive, so just want to be heard. And what do we hear? A whole bunch of bullshit and excuses about what the fuck they can't do and what the fuck they ain't gonna do and what the fuck they want to do, and mad because you ain't gonna let them do. That's just what this is. They mad because you being put on the game about what the fuck they came in to do, and they mad because you know what they came in to do, and you didn't allow that shit, and you know why the fuck they doing and moving the way they doing and moving the way they moving, because they can't help themselves, because they don't know no better. They a baby in the spirit, a child in the flesh and in the mind, and wonder why they can't hang with people on their level. They always catch themselves hanging with younger people, or they always catch themselves hanging with the same type of adults. There's fucking big grown ass children. They not hanging with real adults. They don't like real adults. That's why every time they run into one, they always try to cause problems, and them the ones who they want to fight with. Real adults. That's what children do. They bow to their parents. They bow to the adults in their life that's guiding them and showing them in the direction in which they should be going. Because they don't want to be told nothing. They just want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. They don't want nobody to tell them that. They don't want nobody rearranging their shit. But again, nonetheless, we ain't here to teach people how to be them. We trying to be the best versions of ourselves every single day. We ain't got time to be sitting up in here and try to they gonna lead the horse to water and force the horse to drink the damn water too. They got to do something. They have to make up in their mind one way or another. This is my choice. This is what I decided to do. I'm going to be different. I'm going to be better. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Hell, ain't that what we had to do? Okay, then. So if we had to stand up and make that decision and say, hey, I'm going to do better. I want this for myself. And I know the only way I'm going to get this for myself is by implementing these situations. Implementing these things and changing this about myself and changing that and adjusting this and adjusting that in order for this and that and that and that to go this and this and that and that way. Okay, then. So what the fuck? What are we talking about? Why these people can't make the same choices? And why the fuck we got to be punished and have to go through all this shit for somebody to fuck us? I understand in life everything we go through ain't for us, it's for other people. But again, when is the people that we suffer up and realize, hey, somebody is going through this for me to show me that there is a way. Not, oh, everything is against me, everybody's against me, everybody's trying to hurt me, everybody's trying to harm me, everybody's trying to do this, everybody's trying to do that. Don't get caught up in that. You heard me? Don't get caught up in a person that lives in nothing but confusion. Because they're afraid to take time out with themselves and learn themselves so they can be the best version of themselves. Don't take up time with a motherfucker who you basically seeing that's just out here just being flagrant on the damn flag on the play every time you turn around, because they out here doing some flagrant ass bullshit, some fugazi ass bullshit. Stay away from them type of people. They will soon fade away because they won't have anybody else to entertain because nobody's entertaining them. So then they're going to turn on each other. That's what you have to realize. Demons can only play in your life, entertain in your life as long as you allow them to. You can't sit up in here and allow a demon to have control or intervene in your life in a way to where it's causing you to have all these heartaches and pain and all this upheaval and all this other shit. I do not entertain bullshit. That's going to be my slogan. I'm going to put that on a cup and I'm going to put it on a t-shirt, pocketbook, hat. I do not entertain bullshit. I do not indulge in bullshit. Voluntarily and or involuntarily. It's just something I don't do. And if people sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, took that and stood on that boundary, this type of energy would dissipate immediately. Because it would have nothing to cling on to, nothing to bear its claws into, nothing to crawl and weave its ways into. It wouldn't have nowhere to go. It wouldn't have nothing to cling on to. If people just simply say, I ain't dealing with that. I don't deal with that type of bullshit. I don't deal with them type of people. Get the fuck out of here. Just like you see whatever type of animal you don't like, whatever type of bug you don't like, whatever type of whatever you don't like, you like, ew, get it away from me. Ew, I don't like that. Ew. That's how you need to be with this type of energy. Once you recognize it, ew, I don't like that shit. Ew, get away from that shit. And don't let it take you a year, 6 months, 5 months, 2 months at the max. You should be able to figure a person out if you're paying attention in all the right ways, whether or not you're going to continue to entertain the person. And sometimes it don't even take 2 months. People will show you who they are just as they are if you give them a chance to. So just give a person a chance to show you who they really are, and then they'll give you all everything you need to make the right decision. Stop trying to change people. Stop trying to fix people. Stop trying to play God in other people's lives. You are simply sit here to help people learn a lesson, whether you were a common lesson to somebody or just a valuable life lesson to somebody. Whatever. Everybody needs to be learning from everybody. What you do and you don't like. That's why if you take the time to focus on yourself and mind your own business, you would not catch yourself up in this type of shit, because by minding your own business, you would be like, oh, I don't like this type of shit. So what do I have to do to keep myself away from this type of stuff? What do I have to do to not attract this type of energy into my life? What do I have to do to not attract this type of people into my life? That's what we need to be worried about. And then we wouldn't have to keep talking about these people who keep trying to intervene and get in the way of God's plan for our divine counterparts. We need to bring back these divine kingdom spouse ass connections and get up out of this toxic low vibrational bullshit. I understand the influence that the powers that be may have on social media and on our lives, and you know how everybody do everything on a daily basis, but you still have your own mind to whether you are going to convene to that shit, conform to that shit, or move around that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Are you living of this world, or are you just in it? Because if you just living in it, you're not living of it. So whatever is being imposed upon you, you can reject it easily, because you know, hey, this ain't me. This ain't what I want. This ain't what I'm trying to do. So let me get up out of here. Yeah, and you bounce the fuck up out of there and move around that shit. Just because it's being presented to you don't mean you got to take it. Just because you thirsty don't mean you got to drink poison either. So my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. I do apologize for having to do 2 of these readings. Again, phone call interrupted the first half, but these are the messages that I have for you all today, my darlings, my loves, and until next time, peace.